Hello, hello. Okay. So basically, I just think this game's really good. I see a lot of people saying that it's not really good, and hopefully I can help those people out a little bit with finding the good stuff. That's the goal of this video, I would say. Yeah, there's a lot going on in this game. Hopefully I can, I don't know, stream this and then get some ideas for like a more tightly edited video. I don't know. Hopefully the stream just works. I'm just hoping the stream works, to be honest. Okay. I'll just let this play, so... There is some useful information in the intro.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Okay. So, right off the bat, one thing that I want to point out that like everybody's like, "Oh, I just figured out that the title of the game is like a double entendre. You know, it's like blueprints and it's like blueprints, you know?" Okay, that in itself is a clue to like the rest of the game. You should carry that with you throughout everything you do. Most things in this game have like multiple ways of looking at them or multiple meanings. Yeah, it's important. Map, pretty obvious what that's used for. I mean, it's not a whole lot of info in here. Just kind of the rules of the game. More rules of the game. That's, yeah. So, the biggest thing is, like, you want to kind of give yourself options to move forward, but you also want to look for shit that you haven't seen. So, well, I'm gonna pick this because that gives me 2 ways forward. Interesting. Okay, so I drafted the hallway and I drafted the nook because this just gets 2 rooms out of the pool and it leaves me, you know, I have this many options now. I've got 4 options of rooms to draft. Now, you might want to, you know, just go forward, but really what you want to do is come back and go sideways. Because look at that, we got the den. Now, this is a pretty lucky draft, admittedly. You don't always get this lucky with the opening draft. And we'll probably cover that because I'm assuming I'll get deadlocked here pretty soon, but for now, we'll do the parlor. That's a good corner room and gives us resources. You always want to make sure you're picking up as many resources as you possibly can, especially gems. Because if you don't have gems, you're gonna be like stuck drafting, you know, 1 of the 3 rooms that you draw or 2 of the 3 rooms that you draw. If you have gems, you always have options. Oh right, the rules. Basically, there's 1 box that's got a true statement, 1 box that's got a false statement. The other one could be either or, and you have to kind of figure out which ones are telling the truth, which ones are lying, and then based on that, which one has the gems in it. So this has to be false, because only 1 box can contain gems. This has to be false because only 1 box can contain gems. this has to be true because the other two are false. We're just gonna get the guest bedroom off the map because it gives us steps and it gets rid of one of our dead ends. There's only one room. Like, once you put a room on the map, you can't put it elsewhere on the map. So, if you get rid of a dead end, then you know you won't get that dead end, like, in the next time you're trying to draft a room. And again, I'm just going to pick the closet. I just want to get rid of the dead end. And it gives us items as well, so... So, like, we've got 2 dead ends. Again, this was a pretty lucky... like, this first rank, like, this is pretty lucky here, but... As you can see, we gotta get rid of some dead ends in order to move forward. I'm gonna go over and try to go up from the left side. I usually try to go up from the sides because I feel like it's easier to kind of manage dead ends if you try to go up from the sides rather than from the middle. Okay, I'm picking the observatory. This might seem like a wild choice, but this is an incredibly important room. Usually not a trunk in here. That was kind of a good pull. Okay. Why is this room important? Well, I guess I should go back here. There's a book on the desk. And it gives you an idea of like the types of things you want to look for through the telescope. Tough to look at things through the telescope if it's not pointed out of the hole though. There we go. Now, every time we draft this room, we gain one of these things. Now, we got this one for this, but the next one, you get 2 trunks in the entrance hall. So the next day you draft the observatory, you get this. And then the next day you draft the observatory, you get this. And so forth. This is like a big deal. This room is important. Draft this room as much as possible. Now, this is an interesting choice. I haven't really figured out what's like better. But sometimes I like to draft sideways because there's so many elbow rooms as opposed to like straight ahead rooms. But like for this instance, we could draft from here or we could draft from here to the same location. It's like, drafting from here, you gotta hope you get a straight ahead one, but drafting from here, you could get an elbow one. So it's, I don't know. I haven't really decided which one is like better. I just kind of like the elbow. And in this case, it screwed me. Okay, though. I picked this room because I haven't seen this room before. It's new. I mean, every room is new on this run, but like, pick things that seem interesting. Oh, that's what we wanted right there. The new room. Oh. Bro, this is like an episode of Severance. Did Ben Stiller direct this cutscene? It's like a 5-minute cutscene for something that could have been 20 seconds. But he touched his own butt. This gives you a good idea of, like, you know, like this obviously is the room we're in. Like, you could see your character like moving around and shit on the screen. So this gives you a good idea of, like, and we've seen like the nook, like we've seen the nook, because you can see the nook. So it's pretty easy to infer that like these cameras point to other rooms in the house that you haven't seen. So like, if you see something on these cameras that doesn't look familiar to you, you probably still have some more exploring to do. Now, if you remember, when we drafted the hallway earlier, we found a note in the hallway that said something about doors in the west wing being locked more often or something like that. Only the blue paper notes are true, and the red paper notes are lies. So that one was a lie, because it was on red paper. Tough to read what that is. See, lie. The antechamber's not unlocked. This is clearly a lie. So this will show you if you've missed any items while you've been walking through. You can adjust how many security doors you come up against. Probably want fewer of those. And you can change the setting for when they're powered off, which, you know, might be helpful. Unfortunately, we kind of have to pick the one with the negative effect because we kind of need the doorways. We're in the middle of the layout here, so the more doors we have from the middle, the better. If you're on the edges, it doesn't really matter if you have, you know, because one side you can't go anyway. But in the middle, you kind of want rooms with like a lot of doors. Just realize something for anyway. Let's go sideways. I just want to get this one out of the pool. This room annoys the shit out of me. I don't know why. I mean, it's good to have 4 gold, but like, such an annoying room. I mean, I'm relatively confident there's nothing in here, but I want to go right because I want to get to this. I mean, I have a door over here already. Like, that's kind of the thing, is like, I've kind of bisected the... Because I picked this corridor here, I've kind of bisected it on this line here, so like the chapel I can go up, and I can access this space, and then I picked this because I want to try to get here, or at least up, one or the other. Oh, my only key. Okay, interesting. Oh, nice. Oh, even though I turned it to low, I still have a security door. That's... nice one, game. You're gonna get that though. That's part of the game. It doesn't really matter. I mean, we've seen already, like, we've explored a lot. I mean, there's a lot we've uncovered already. Well, keys would be helpful. Ooh, special key. I mean, right now, like, I don't really know what a special key would be useful for. I think, you know, The 3 keys is probably the most useful I can get out of this. And they took my last gold. Gonna play me like that? Well, the thing is, if we pick the storeroom, we're dead. Because the courtyard, we can't go forward. If we pick this one, we're also dead. So I'm gonna pick this one because we're not dead and I have a gem. Where's there? And also this is like one of the coolest rooms in the game. I can't believe I got this early.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
I love those cutscenes. So cryptic. We don't have enough for the vault, which is what I would want, because we haven't seen that one before, so... Let's pick this because it lets us keep going. Hopefully I can buy more gems in here. Oh, and we're stuck. We can't buy the, Yeah, we can buy more gems, but we're stuck for the day. We still have 35 steps, so... You never know, I mean... Sometimes you go through some of these rooms and you miss something. It's always good to go back and check. Or maybe outside. Interesting. Oh, locked. Four-digit combination lock. Seems like there's a lot of places to go outside of the house. Ah, this is open from the other side. So what have we seen? That's the spare room. That's the nook. It looks like the hallway of the corridor. Security. There's an awful lot of rooms on here that we haven't seen. Probably best to just start fresh from the next day. I'm gonna hit this up because we haven't seen this before. We don't know what it does. I don't know what any of these three rooms are. I know the keycard entry system has been annoying. Don't really know what else to do with that, so Probably just best to leave it. I'm gonna pick this because it gives us ways forward. Go with the pantry. Just get that out of the... Get that out of the rotation. I'm gonna take the gems. Oh, a magnifying glass. You know what's up. Now we can start exploring some other things. Not this thing, but other things. The blue box is true. This box is empty. You are in the parlor. Okay, well this has to be true. So one of these has to be false. This one has to be true because this one is true. So this one has to be false. Now, real quick, this I really am not sure if this has more than one, and like it just kind of gives you an idea of what steps the fruit gives you, but I don't know if it's a combination for something else. Maybe I just am not as good at the game as I thought. But this is important. Use the magnifying glass on these stamps. These are important. I'm gonna take the items and hope I can go forward in the hallway. Damn! Which one haven't we seen before? We've seen the nook, we haven't seen the nursery. Ooh. That would be nice if we could keep going, but gotta call it a day. Yeah, sometimes you get bricked. Is what it is. Try again the next day. Ah, now if you remember, when we were in the Nook, there was a note about this. Had an arrow pointing from the bullseye out to the edge of the dartboard. It said order of operations. It also had the words addition, subtraction, multiplication, division in colored ink. This blue color was addition, so plus 12. 6 is 9. 8 times 2 is 16. Couldn't find it for a minute on the board there. 10 minus 4 is 6 times 3 is 18. How many times? Oh, there. Okay, simple as that. I don't have any money right now, so this is a good room to pick, I think. Nice. Oh, I don't have the shit. Oh, nice. Man, we are struggling with the RNG a little bit. A lot of dead ends. Now in the breaker box, I turned the power on to the garage, so that's what I want to figure out what's going on with. Oh, they use Craftsman? The hell is Christoph? Well, I'm running really low on gems, so this one looks really good to me. I can pay steps instead of gems. Oh, a note. Nice. Oh, well, would you look at this? Well, if we use the dartboard puzzle logic for this, you get 4 plus 5, 9, times 2 is 18, divided by 9 is 2, minus 2 is 0. Interesting. I don't really know why I'm doing that, but, you know, this is one of those games where you just gotta, like, try stuff, see if it works. we go around back through the garage, it'll save us some steps. Well, I mean, gotta draft that. I need the doors. Need the door. Need the steps. So if you remember, when we got the breaker box, we turned off the keycard access system, and then on the security computer, we switched the door lock mechanisms to unlocked when they lose power. So because it's off, we can just use them for free. Red note, lie. I haven't seen this room before. I haven't seen this room before. Dead end. Almost wasted a step. Getting close to exhaustion here. Got lucky. What do you have for me today, Alzara?
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both, now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes, resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
How cryptic. Oh yeah. Oh, we can't get the kitchen. I'll be exhausted. Well, think the day's gonna end, boys. Okay. We got a permanent addition. It's important. I don't know, yeah, hopefully helpful in some way to someone. I don't know.